Hi, Days fans. It's Tuesday, September 21st, and I'm going to start off with a somewhat controversial topic. A few of you are getting a little high maintenance.
You're talking about the Carbo fans?
No, it's not the Carbo fans. It's just like, oh, you're biased, Daystalk, so I try to be diplomatic and post some from both camps. Oh, well, now you're being tit for tat and now you're starting a war. I'm just a girl trying to do a blog. Please be nice.
Why can't we be biased? We can have favorites. That's what it's all about.
That's what I said. I said that we do have people that we feel we like better because, hello, we're people that watch Days too. But we are trying to represent all the fan bases on our blog. So if you have something interesting to post, send it to me. And if I like it, I will put it on the blog.
Barack Obama's biased. He prefers Democrats and Republicans. I mean, what's wrong with that?
I love it whenever anybody makes an analogy with Barack Obama in it.
So I scored some points there?
Yes. My mother, my sweet mother, I love her. When people were saying nasty stuff in June about us on Twitter, my mother's like, Amy, Barack Obama deals with this
O'Doul's,
too.
best non-alcoholic beer.
Honey, we're not getting product placement for that.
It's about as good as Days. Hey, Bo, I think you're getting a little bit
Bo. Hey, Bo.
Yeah, I like it. Hey, Brady, maybe instead of knocking those scotches back like there's no tomorrow, you should be drinking O'Doul's.
Alright, real quick before we get into the show,
This is made by...
I want to talk about this pink snowball campaign.
Oh my god, that is insane.
That the Carbos are sending 4,000 of these pink snowballs, and I want to know, I know this is nosy and my mother raised me better, but where are you getting the money for these 4,000 snowballs? Did you guys raise this? We want to know. We're curious. Please tell us. Alright, now let's talk about the show.
Okay.
Sammy is totally going to let Will get as close to the flames as possible without catching fire before she says, oh, it was me.
Yeah.
And they're not going to involve Rafe.
They're not? You don't think Rafe's going to find out?
Well, he may find out, but they're not going to tell him.
Oh, yeah, he's going to go. It's like, he's got Sydney figured out, so now he's got to figure this one out. You know?
There is no way on earth I could kill somebody and not tell you. I mean, I don't understand how these two people are engaged to be married.
You text me at the murder scene.
I know, honey, because now I'm one of those chicks that tells her husband everything. You know, I tell JB everything. Now, JB's not so much like that. So I think JB could probably have killed, what did I say, 9 to 10 people, and I wouldn't know.
You don't tell me everything.
But what don't I tell you?
Well, I don't know, because you don't tell me. But I don't think you tell me everything.
I tell you every little thought that goes through my head.
Okay, anywho, Will, you better watch your back, buddy. Because there's nothing that's going to protect you.
That poor little 16, 17-year-old, that is way too much weight on his shoulders. My God. If I had to be worrying about that in high school, like, oh no, my mother might get killed by the friggin' Damaris. I better be the pawn, the decoy.
When are we going to show Casey Diedrich some more? When's the last time he's been on the show?
He was on last week when Kate was talking to him about...
One episode, or what? Was he on for more than one day?
They're going to have him on a lot once it comes out that he is a Damaris.
Yes, okay, well they got to clear all this. EJ's got to come out of the coma, and then they'll develop that storyline.
Taylor Spryler looks like she landed on her feet and like teleported to another universe of stardom.
Yeah, she's going, Ken Corday, I don't need your stinking soap.
She's doing well on this Melissa and Joey, it looks like.
You screwed up my hair in the beginning. It was a conspiracy theory. Remember that haircut she had in the beginning?
Yeah, it was.
It was ridiculous. She looked like Cousin Ed or something.
She's a beautiful girl.
She is. And then they finally got around to fixing her up, and then it was too late. Everybody had made this judgment about her.
People confuse her with Hillary Duff a lot. I can see that.
Hillary Duff a lot? Who? Oh, Hillary Duff? I just make fun of you.
Moving on. EJ is so about to come out of his coma. He's shouting Samantha's name left and right. Sammy, Allison Sweeney did a good job of like, oh my God, this can't be happening. That was a really good look on her face. Like the whole time that Stefano's like, wake up, son. And she's like...
I like the looks between Kate and Sammy when Stefano's not looking like, oh my God. Yeah. Shit, I hope he doesn't find out.
Those two better come up with some really, really good theory on how they're going to get their friggin' selves out of this, because those two are so screwed. I hope Vivian has saved some space in the sarcophagus for the three of them.
I can't believe they don't have a camera at the mansion.
They do! Isn't that how we know Will was there?
Who?
I thought Stefano knew for a fact that Will was there because of...
No, he doesn't know. And Will's saying he's with Caroline. And they're sticking with that story. I don't see how they're going to get away with that. Other people would have seen him if he went to the pub. That's weak.
I'm having some temporary amnesia. I started watching Days at the exact moment of the first burying alive incident with Carly.
Who incidentally is looking really good.
Oh yeah, she looked hot. I mean, all I could think of was how many months would it take for my hair to get that long?
Ron, what do you think?
I'm growing my hair out like Carly. See how I've grown it already?
He likes Carly because she's, quote, not a nag, which is, yeah.
I'm not a nag.
No, did I say you were?
No, I'm saying that is my claim to fame. I have a lot of faults, but I do not nag JB at all about anything, do I, honey?
No.
No, I don't nag, because I think the women that want to keep their husbands don't nag. But I want a reminder...
Define nagging.
If you need a definition, I'm not doing it. You know, there's
no,
wives...
what is defined as nagging?
There's wives that nag their husbands all freaking day
since
long
you don't
about
do
chores.
it, I don't know what it is.
Could you do this? Could you do that? Oh, you need to get up earlier. Or can you come home from work earlier? And you didn't spend enough time with the kids today, and you didn't take out the garbage fast enough. And could you go, like, make
let me do whatever
$1 million more
the hell
dollars?
I want.
I'm going to go on 17 shopping sprees this week. Can you pay for that, too? Alright.
Anyway, she's looking good. Hair's finally sorted out. They got the color right. Don't you agree?
Yeah,
it was a little bit red there for a while, which didn't really...
What I want to say is, how did Vivian get out of this the first time? I don't remember. How did she not go to jail for burying Carly alive? I'm having a mind blank on that. It's been, 17 years? It's okay for me to forget.
Maggie found the earring.
Oh, yeah. No, to me that is
not...
They're
gonna roll. No, that's not a big deal. It shouldn't be, because she was hanging around that sarcophagus all the time. So, of course, there's an earring there. That's not unusual. So how are they going to play that card?
I don't think that's exciting at all. I don't understand. I mean, just like JB just said, of course the earring's going to be there.
If that saved her life, that's weak.
I'm afraid she's going to open that freaking...
She wouldn't do that.
It would be so disrespectful to Isabella.
Yes, it would.
And
that's
most
not Maggie's
people...
style. Unless you think there's a bottle of gin inside there.
Yeah, I love when
Victor's all like, let's drink some champagne.
Let's go have a drink at the
Oh, yeah, that's
right.
right.
No, thanks.
Yeah. Well, I got some sparkling cider for you. And that's a match made in heaven, an alcoholic and her. Well, they're both alcoholics.
Honey, I'm afraid we're that match made in heaven. I've got like one sip left of my drink here that I'm avoiding, and you're drinking O'Doul's for 2 weeks.
O'Doul's.
I didn't sign up for a teetotaler here.
Okay.
Hope.
I need to watch more of that Disney movie where all the characters are getting sloshed.
Oh my God! Okay, this is for the moms out there. So Jamie and I let our children watch only things that are on PBS or Disney movies. And more modern Disney movies, that's fine. But we've been letting... Paloma is addicted to Sleeping Beauty. And in Sleeping Beauty, the court jester and the two kings are clearly getting intoxicated to the point where the court jester is hiccuping. And my sweet little baby Paloma and I are cuddling on the couch, and she's pretending to hiccup.
And on Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, which she also loved.
Oh, yeah.
Smoking a pipe, endorsing tobacco products.
And totally ridiculing people. Like, you can't hang out with that person.
So let's talk about Hope.
Yeah.
She's having some good scenes in the prison.
Yeah.
But what happened? She got the shit beat out of her, and they called Bo, and...
Yeah, she's hospitalized, but I would like to think that as a cop, that she could have seen... I mean, anybody could tell that that person coming with the books was going to do something to her. How did she walk into that? That doesn't make any sense. The Academy trained you better than that.
Yeah, really.
Hope. Fancy face.
And she got out of that.
Maybe she's trying to downplay it a little, because if she beats the smack out of everybody, maybe she thinks it'll make it worse. Maybe she's trying to be more like a little bit of a victim.
Although the librarian was a wrestler, a professional wrestler or something. They made a point of saying that. So like, yeah, hope maybe you could take a lightweight, but not this professional wrestler.
So Bo's gonna go down and visit her. I fear for Carbo. I don't think that you guys are having much. Your snowballs. I think you got a snowball chance in hell now.
They need to speed up. They need to Brady and Ariana that romance when they did the cast change. They were having sex like every 10 minutes.
Basically, Carly needs to get knocked up. This is what
wow. Yeah.
That's, I think, your only chance, because Bo's all like, oh, my fancy face has been in beating the crap out of her twice. I gotta go save her, rescue her.
How old is she? Yeah, she could have kids. Hell, Marlena was 60 and she was pregnant.
I think that Crystal Chappelle is younger than you are.
Oh man, I can have kids in my 80s.
I think Crystal Chappelle is in her early 40s. She could totally bust out another kid.
Yes, of course she could.
Forever. Our airline pilot friend was having kids in her 40s.
Yeah.
And those kids are all geniuses.
Hope had Sierra.
Good point. And Hope is totally older than Crystal Chappelle. Kristen Alfonso is older than Crystal Chappelle, as far as I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Marlena, and how about Eileen Davidson on the other soap? Those two have taken baby making to a whole new level.
Oh, yeah. Ashley on the other
No, but nothing was as bad. My mother and father are about the same age as Deidre Hall. And when she was pregnant...
with Roman's baby?
In, like, what was it, 2005, 2006? My parents were like, huh?
Were they watching Hit big time back then?
Well, not like
your dad's a Deidre Hall addict.
They would see it every now and then because of me, and they were like, what? It was probably around when they were here visiting because I was having the baby and all that. Good stuff. Alright, I think we better wrap it up.
Yeah, we're spoiled now that we have 15 minutes. Now, in about a month, we'll be like, oh my god, we went over 15 minutes.
No, we'll never go that way.
Alright, the couple of watches stays together.
Stays together.